Hi, my name is Eleni and I'm a researcher in social anthropology at the University of St. Andrews. So the first question comes from Bogdan, and he asked, do anthropologists look at climate change in a different way than a climate scientist, and does this help? So great question, Bogdan. Unlike climate scientists, we do not study the climate itself. We're interested in the impact this is having on people's lives, as well as how people are interacting with these kind of changes. So, for example, we don't study how, why, or when the Earth's temperature is rising, or we do not determine whether a natural disaster was caused by climate change. Instead, we research the understandings of these concepts by different groups of people, how they're adapting to changing circumstances, and the actions that they take in response to them, or at times the actions that they do not take and why they decide not to act. So, for example, the island, I was already conducting my doctoral research for my PhD, flooded back in September 2017 as a result of a very heavy rainfall that had not been adequately forecasted. So therefore, I included in my research three main themes. First, the extent to which the island residents were aware of pre-existing problems, such as the extensive soil erosion on the mountain and sprawling expansion of the community, and how these could have potentially deteriorated the disaster. Second, the sense of personal liability and how this affected one's behavior and daily routines in the wake of the deluge. So this means if people were aware that their actions could have contributed more or less to the disaster and the future to come, if different actions could have better impacts on future incidents. And third, the changes the municipality and the administrative authorities of the island had to process in order to make the community's imprint on their environment more sustainable in the years to come. If you want to find out more about this project, by the way, you can look at my university profile up here. So to sum up, in a way, it's critical to have interdisciplinary projects nowadays, bringing together climate scientists with social scientists and special anthropologists, because this allows you for a better communication of hard data to the public, and it also helps you to acquire a much more realistic assessment of a developing situation, whether it is a natural disaster or an ongoing deterioration of a specific landscape because of climate change, as well as developing a policy that is better informed about the needs of the people and about what the people are ready to do or are hesitant to do.